Hi there guys, just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Your support is really appreciated. If you aren't already a subscriber and you do like the content that you're seeing, please don't forget to click subscribe and also the alerts button so that you're aware of new videos as and when they become available. Thank you so much. Hi guys, I hope you're all well. Today I've got something really exciting for you. Again, some of you may not think this is particularly exciting, but the more and more that I have been looking at this watch, the more and more excited I am by it. This is essentially a Citizen Super Titanium Diver's watch from their Promaster range. Designation is BN020056E. Now, as I mentioned, it is an all titanium watch, which means that it is super light, hypoallergenic, extremely resistant to rust, and most importantly for a diver's watch, actually really light. The watch itself is powered by EcoDrive, so it is a watch that doesn't require any particular form of battery change or anything like that. It is just powered by the sun. As I mentioned in the previous video, the EcoDrive movement is around about 41 years old, so it has plenty of design upgrades and you know what have you over that period. So it is a ultra reliable movement. Anyway, in terms of dimensions, the watch is actually 44 mils across. As you can see, it has that sort of matte aluminium black bezel. Now, I don't know whether you guys can see it, but it sort of reminds me a little bit of the Tag Heuer divers. But it also gives me, you know, a little bit of a inkling that that it's modelled on the Pelagos as well. It has that beautiful sort of, you know, matte black dial, and legibility on this watch is absolutely fantastic. You can see that those indices are all really deep filled with Citizen's Lume, which emits this beautiful sort of blue colour, very similar to the Rolex actually. As I mentioned, it is screw-down crown, so water resistance is fantastic. This is an ISO certified diver's watch as well. Apart from that, like I say, there's not a lot else to say about it, other than the fact that, you know, this watch is super titanium, which means that it doesn't actually say it in any of the materials, but super titanium, as I understand, is Duratect coated, and Duratect is essentially Citizen's proprietary hardening process for metals, so it is apparently extremely resistant to scratches, which can only be a good thing for watches. The bezel movement on it is absolutely fantastic, and everything. Actually, I must say this about the guys at Starbuy who loaned us this watch. They actually check all of the watches that have come through to make sure that the bezel lines up perfectly with the hour markers. So that's one thing that, you know, really annoys me about Seikos, is the potential for you to get that misaligned bezel. With the guys at Starbuy, they check all of that because they know that their customers are absolute detail freaks. So huge thanks to them for loaning us this watch, and also for the extra steps that they go through to make sure that you guys get a perfect watch every time. As you can see there, the clasp is double secure. You've obviously got the flip there, and then the two handle release, and that is also titanium. So there is nothing on this watch that is actually steel. It is all titanium. Like I say, it really gives you that sense because it is so light. As you can see, there is the beautiful contrast there on the bracelet with the high polishing. Actually reminds me a little bit of the Grand Seiko Diver bracelet, which has that sort of dual finish on it. One thing I would say that is a little bit frustrating about this is, you know, it is a Promaster watch, so it does have professional specifications, but it doesn't actually have drilled lugs. And what you would find typically with you know, a Seiko diver similar to this sort of level of quality, it would actually have drilled lugs so that you can change those bracelets out. But so you can still change them out. It's just that you've got to go down the avenue of getting in there with a link remover tool, which is a little bit more difficult. I don't know whether I did mention, but it is a mineral crystal as opposed to a sapphire. Again, some people might think that's a big issue, but at this price point, which is about $300-400 on discount, then you can't really expect a sapphire crystal. Other than that, guys, I think that's about it. But like I say, go and check this watch out at Starbuy if you are interested. They are on a really good price, and like I say, they're not sort of Seiko collectibles, but they are beautiful tool watches, and I've got no doubt that this thing is going to give you decades of good service. So thank you very much for your time, guys. Please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, abuse me in the comments, whatever you want to do. But take care of yourselves, and please wear your watches in the best of health. See you later. Bye.